screws.
Yeah.
We got the floor up, or we got the joists up.
We got the joists up.
Got the joists up for the floor joists.
That's good. That's a good benchmark.
I know, it's another step. From within the first corner here to the middle, it was within half an inch straightness. So that was cool. We set this beam straight that's sitting on the post. So we were kind of hoping the wall was going to be straight, and it was, up until the halfway point.
Yeah. And then things got a little western.
A little western.
How much was it off?
It was off 2.5 inches.
Inch and a half.
It's an 1.5 inches wider on that end than it is in the middle, I believe. Well, let's see. Yeah, 1.5 inches directly, because I cut that last one at 206 and
3/4.
207
207
and 3/4,
yeah.
and right here we're at 206 1/4. So we do have a little bit of growth, but you know, it's a DIY build. It's an owner builder build that we've never done.
No, ever.
So it works out. Like, you know, there is a little bit of leeway. Obviously, we didn't want an 1.5 inches of leeway.
Right. Not something you're going to be able to see with the naked eye.
No, we're gonna make it look. Nobody will ever see that. The only people that are gonna know that it's like this are you guys watching this video, because
And us.
yeah, and us. Yeah.
We're sharing it.
Yeah, so we just wanted to like show people that if you're out there building your own house and you stumble upon this video and you have something that's a little wonky,
Just go with it.
roll with it, man. Let it ride. Like, it's probably gonna work out in the end. You know, obviously play your both sides, but
Right.
make your best decision. It's gonna work out. Yeah. So that's that. Woohoo! Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining us. We're on the homestead as usual. Today we are working on getting these hangers that are holding the floor joist up. We're getting all the fasteners in those. Each hanger has 12 fasteners that go through it just on one side of the joist holding it up. So per joist, there's 24 fasteners holding this thing in. That'd be like 20 screws and that'd be 16 screws and 8 nails, I believe. And then once we're done with that, we're going to be putting the blocking in. We're doing 2 rows of blocking. We're just splitting it up evenly. I don't know what the measurement is. We're using just the same 2x10 blocking, same material. We actually got lucky. Some of it's our cutoffs, but like we mentioned on this side, since that grew in length, we aren't going to have that blocking, so we are going to end up being just a little bit short on 2x10s. I think I'm going to have to go by maybe 1 or 2, but this worked out perfect. We actually had all the 18 footers that we needed because we needed to save 2 to double up where our stairs are going to be coming up. We're going to be doubling up those joists for extra strength, and then we should have enough to make headers out of that also. But that worked out well because these were a custom order 2x10. So when we go to the big box store, we don't have to look for the really long ones because we just need it for blocking. I'll show you guys the fasteners that we're using on these hangers here. Okay, so like I said, we have a few different fasteners going on each side of these things. So to start off, we hung them with just these standard construction screws. There's 4 of these in each one. These are 2.5 inches long. We put 4 of those in each hanger on each side. On this side here, closest to us, that beam is 3.5 inches thick. So we did end up going with the structurally rated screw as well. This is a 2.5 inch structurally rated screw. This is made by Simpson Strong Tie. There's 4 of these on each hanger as well. So that means there's 4 of these and there's 4 of these. So right now we have 8 screws on each hanger. And then going over to the other side, the far ledger side, that ledger is only 1.5 inches thick. So we went with a structurally rated 1.5 inch screw. There's 4 of these on each hanger on that side, as well as these guys, 4 of them. We pre-hung with these. Once the hangers were in, I'm following up with these. And then finally, on each hanger, there are 2 slots for a toenail to go in. So we have these 3-inch nails that we are driving in at a toenail through the floor joist into the ledger and our beam that is supporting everything. are trying to set a camera stand as usual. So we got that box, and then this is a white elephant gift. It's a sweet sriracha bucket. So we'll set this on top of there somehow. There. We'll put the camera facing this way. Since we are on the other side here and it's only that 1.5 inch thick ledger that these hangers are sitting on, we're going to be using these shorter little screws. Alright, so we basically have 3 ledgers that run around the south, west, and north side of this building. Those are the boards that are attached to the studs all throughout there, and to do that we use these big guys. These are 3 5/8 inches long. This is called a ledger lock screw. This is a structurally rated screw. This is supposed to take place of a 1/2 inch lag bolt. This is no pre-drill, just sink them right in. It works out pretty good. Now that that is done, we will toenail all these joists in. There is 4 nails, 2 on each side. They get toenailed in into the beam and into the ledger on each side. As far as those nails go, they're just nails that we're pulling apart from the racks for framing this building. Alright, so day number 2, and I just got back from the post office. I had to ship the giveaway that we did just a couple days ago. So if you guys missed out on that and you're just seeing this, we will definitely have another one coming up, so try to get on board for that one. What we're working on today is doing the blocking up here to kind of give these floor joists a little stability. They're a little loosey-goosey with no blocking in it. So we're gonna do 2 rows of blocking in this, get everything cut. What kind of sucks is that each one of these is just a little bit different. So when you start stacking in a couple of the same size, you do start having a little bit of wobble going down. So we have to go through and measure each one of these individually and remember where each one of them goes. But that's what you get with the DIY build, I suppose. So here we go. done is just cut a few of these blocks just to do a little test run. I got probably 10 of them cut right now. So I'm just gonna get these ones in here and make sure they fit. So now we know that it's gonna work for the most part to pre-cut all of this blocking. So we're gonna go ahead and get that cut. I do wanna take 1 second to say one thing. If you guys are interested in makers, I would consider myself a maker. I made this house. I made this property. Built, made, whatever you wanna call it. You should go check out Makers Movement. They're a channel that builds various sorts of items. They build custom knives. They do custom leather work. They do Kydex sheaths. You should go check them out. I will leave a link in the description down below. They're doing a big giveaway coming up. I think he's going to build a knife and give it away at 10,000 subscribers. So he's pretty close. Go over, give him a follow, give him a thumbs up, tell him I sent you, and let's get that knife out to somebody. All right, everybody, so that wraps up the blocking and all the fasteners as far as the studs go, I guess, for the joists. There are going to be nails going through the plywood, obviously, holding all that down, nails and glue. But that pretty much wraps it up for this video. We do have to run to town and get another 16 feet, 18 feet of 2x10 to finish up the blocking. We did short ourselves on that, but
Yeah, after that, that's it for the blocking. Once you get that, yeah, like you said, gotta get that plywood up there and nailed in.
yeah, we're excited.
Super excited.
Moving right along.
Yep.
But thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe down below.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in the next video.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.